Today I'm back in the stunning waterfront community of Veranda Bay, and this time I'm introducing you to the 4 approved custom builders that make this place truly special. ICI, Arthur Ruttenberg, Olsen Custom, and Hulbert Homes. Right here is the beautifully designed veranda model sitting directly on the Intracoastal. And the best part, a brand new phase with 80-foot estate-size home sites, most over a quarter acre, is now open for you to select your home site and bring your dream home to life. Resort-style amenities are already underway. A future marina will give every homeowner access to the water. And yes, there are still a handful of Intracoastal lots available. So with that, let's jump into the model tours, starting with this coastal beauty right here. Hey, if you prefer shorter updates and you're active on Facebook or Instagram, make sure to follow me on social media where I share quick new construction updates and breaking builder news from all over Northeast Florida. The links are in the description below, and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. I am so excited to show you the Veranda by AR Homes by Arthur Ruttenberg. This is a new builder for me, so it's really cool to see what they do. First of all, I want to point out that we have slate tile on the roof that is standard, and everything that we see in this home is going to be standard. It's about 3,700 square feet. We've got a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, and I believe that we've got a 2-car garage on this one. I don't think there's tandem in there. So just a 2-car. Remember, these are 50-foot lots on the water, but we can customize these homes to really anything that fits what you're looking for, up to an 80-foot lot, because we have 80-foot lots, about 30 of them in the estate size section. So I just want to highlight the fact that we come on in here and we have got probably 22, 23-foot ceilings in this 2-story entryway. And this is something you won't see on every banister, okay? Got a cut line. So basically you've got spindles that go down into each step. So that's pretty cool. Just a mark of the fine craftsmanship that you can find here at AR, and that is standard. Everything in here is going to be standard, so you don't have to kind of guess about that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got off the front. Nice bedroom here. And if I do have the dimensions, I will add them for you. So we have an ensuite, and is this a walk-in or just a step-in? More of kind of a step-in closet, but you do have an ensuite on this one, which is great. So it already opens up the possibilities of multi-generational living. If you have somebody who needs their private bathroom. I really like the finishes. This model kind of blows me away. It's something very different than I haven't seen from other builders. I've seen a lot of builders. This is a new one for me, and I really like this model and this builder so far. Really something different. You'll especially see that if you've been following my channel for a while, and you've been watching these videos, you'll agree with me. This one is something different. These finishes in here are really a different taste. Got double pocket doors on here. This is kind of cool because this can double, right, as an office as it's set up, or maybe as a formal dining, if that suits your lifestyle a little bit better. So like even something like this, the shiplap on the wall, that's going to be standard. Obviously, the design choices are yours to make. Look at that. Beautiful catamaran back there, sailboat. Gorgeous. All right, so that's the idea of living on the water. Having awesome views every day and watching these beautiful boats go by. Gorgeous kitchen. I love these cabinets. I have not seen cabinets quite like this in any other model. Love this color. And they've got sort of the hidden handle at the bottom. Check out this backsplash that goes all the way up basically to the ceiling. There's no outlets, or are there? Kind of hidden outlets back there. So that's pretty cool how they do that. Look at this induction style cooktop. That's also standard. So really, really incredible. I love this kitchen. Very, very cool. What do you think about those? I'm 50-50 on the pendant lights, but gotta have pendant lights. Everybody has different taste though. So we got a sort of like a butler pantry back here. and you're heading back. I like this little window, bringing the light into the pantry, some natural light into the pantry is pretty cool. Again, wood shelves in the pantry, that's gonna be standard. Let you get the full size of that. And then we're heading back. We have double linens on the left. Turn this into a custom drop zone if you want. This is your laundry area heading into that 2-car garage. Site agent is working in there, so I won't disturb him. But again, love that we've got windows into all these sections. Really, really beautiful home. You're looking at your casual dining, your living, office or a dining. And of course, we're gonna go back to the master on the corner, which will be looking over the water. We'll come out here and check this out in just a second before we go upstairs. Across from the entry, you've got your half bath to serve your guests. So love that. Love the addition of a half bath. I would say that's a must in a house this size where you're going to be entertaining. Got another exit here out to your backyard, pool area. Check that view out. Yes, indeed. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous view there. Really big windows on this one. So we got 10-foot ceilings. We got 9-foot upstairs, but anything and everything can be customized with AR Homes. Now they might start you with a floor plan and give you some ideas and say, hey, which ones do you like? But then you're going to modify from there. Okay. So I'll let you come on in here to this main space. Frameless glass shower all the way to the top. Again, that's standard. Got the soaking tub, some great windows there. Let's check out the size of this closet. Now, this is a franchise. This is part of Marcus Allen Homes. Okay, AR Homes by Arthur Ruttenberg. Let you take a look at the finishes on here. Again, beautiful. Silestone. These mirrors are standard. Now they're going to be per plan. Okay, these mirrors are standard in the master, and it's a good choice. What did I miss here? Just linen closet. Yeah, love the wood on there. Gorgeous. That's a really, really nice touch. So probably this is going to be on the higher end, right? Since a lot of this is included, just expect that. You do have 4 builders to choose from in here. And so I imagine it's going to be, I am going to talk about some of the lot prices and some of the average price per square foot that I've gotten from these builders. Just so you can have a rough idea of what you're going to spend. There are spec builders in here. Toll Brothers is in here now. I've done a video on that. And Dream Finders is coming. So if that's more your style, you've got some options there. What a great loft. Again, wet bar is going to be standard. I mean, this is just an absolutely gorgeous home. I love how they designed the model, and I love the layout as well. This is a massive, like almost double loft. You've got sort of dining and living up here in the loft. We'll check out that balcony in a second. Well, why not? Let's do it now. I can't resist this. It's calling me over there. I mean, doesn't it? Good night. Whew. I mean, can you imagine just sitting out here, enjoying your time? Beautiful. I think that's the ICI model. No, because the ICI model is not on the water. What am I talking about? This is the only one on the water. Absolutely gorgeous. Across there, we've got Flagler Beach. Wow. All right, let's see what we got. I had not actually checked out the upstairs, so I'm seeing it with you for the first time, and it's not disappointing. What we got? AC? Nah. Linen? Yep, another linen closet. Now I noticed, wire rack on there. Maybe just wood is standard in the master closet areas. Sizable bedroom on this one. Great views out there. Got a sliding door on this walk-in. Okay. And some nice extra shelving on this one. Let's head over to our other bedroom. See what kind of a closet we're working with here. Yeah, nice. Really great. This is a great floor plan. Very excited about this builder. Glad I discovered them for myself, learned about them. And let's give you one more look at the back patio. We'll head out there. Just give you one look at that pool. Obviously, that would be the only thing that's not included. But they will build the pool while you're building the home. Not everybody does that. So that means you can move in and swim. All right, which is a plus. Let's take a look at this area back here. Got a summer kitchen. A nice little pool. If you put a pool in, you can build. You have a 5-foot setback from that pool. If you do not have a pool, you're gonna have a 15-foot setback, and you need 5 feet on each side. So it's a 40-foot wide home. That's why it's tough to get a 3-car garage. Some of these models have it. I think this one only has a 2. But again, you can probably customize that and figure out how to get a 3rd on there. Isn't this a beautiful model? Hope you guys enjoyed this one. All right, before we jump into the next home, let's talk about what makes this neighborhood really special. Veranda Bay has recently broken ground on its resort-style amenities that are planned to open around the end of 2026. We're talking a beautiful clubhouse, resort and lap pools, of course, pickleball and tennis, a fitness center, walking trails, basically everything you'd want so you don't need to leave the comfort of your neighborhood. Unless, of course, it's to take the boat out for a day on the water. And speaking of the water, a private marina is in the works. Plans include a mix of slip sizes, roughly 25 to 60 feet. So whether you've got a center console or something a little bit bigger, you're covered. They're hoping to break ground on the marina in early 2026, and construction should take about 18 months. Obviously, you know, things like this can change. But here's the coolest part. You can buy now and have instant access to a marina and a special incentive from the developer. Just 7 minutes down the road at Marina del Palma, you can buy a slip, and when the marina here is ready, you'll have the option to transfer what you paid right over to your new slip in your own neighborhood. That way you can enjoy the boating lifestyle immediately without giving up anything later in the future. If Veranda Bay is starting to feel like home, or you want help exploring other great coastal communities, I would love to hear from you. There's a link in the description that you can use to book a quick discovery call with me. Let's find the perfect spot for you here in Northeast Florida. The Bay Breeze. This is by Hulbert Homes, which is a local builder out of Lakeland, Florida. This home is 3,200 square feet. I think with the 3 bays, I think we're up to about 4,600 square feet. This is on a 60-foot lot. So that is why you have the garage facing the side. But man, this is a massive, very, very wide driveway. So you got plenty of space to turn in there. No problem at all. Now, I will point out, okay, this is the only builder in here that has decided to go with, wow, why am I blanking out? Everybody else has slate tile, and we've got these asphalt shingles on here. So I just want to kind of point that out. That is one thing. Now, obviously that should reflect in the price of the home. Okay, so 3,200 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, 2-story, 3-car garage, full 3-car garage. Let's go ahead and take a look. And again, this home is meant to be built on the Intracoastal waterway. So this is one of the smaller models. They really tried to maximize every square inch in this house to get it on one of the smaller lots, because all the Intracoastal lots are 50-foot lots. So just let you get a peek at this. We've got, looks like 9-foot sliders back there. Now, when you do have a screened-in room, those don't have to be impact windows, so those are not going to be impact. But everything else, all the other exterior windows in these homes are impact-rated windows. That is code down here in this county, so you don't have to worry about that at all. Beautiful kitchen. Love the design choices on this one. Nice custom hood there. Let's just see the island as well. All right, dishwasher there. Now, everything that you see in here is gonna be standard. So that's one of the cool things about this model. Is pretty easy to talk about that. That's not true like when it comes to an ICI who really deck it out and it's all the way to the top. So everything in here is standard. We're gonna let you take a peek back here. This is under the stair storage, and this does wrap around quite a bit. Okay, nice to have that storage space in a big house like that. I've seen some big houses that really scrimp on the storage space, and that's kind of a bummer. So we won't go in there because there's people working, but that is your 3-car, full 3-bay car garage. And you've got the laundry room with a window. I always love to see that. You got a rounded corner on this one. So just remember, all of this is going to be standard. Everything that you see in here is what you're going to get at a standard level, except for the pool. So we're coming back out here, and there's something that I missed, and you might have even missed. This is your hidden pantry. So this is a pretty cool feature. Seen this on several homes. ICI also likes to do this, and that's a nice sized pantry that we've got here. So that's pretty cool, like that. And go ahead and take a quick peek outside before we see the master. Why not? Nice pavers out here. And again, this is standard. It's going to be included. So you don't have to be guessing about that. They're not going to be nickel and diming you for everything. And just remember that this is a custom builder. You can start with floor plans that you want to take a look at and modify from there. Or you can go ahead and get an architect and bring your own guys. In fact, I think on this one, they'll even let you bring your own contractors as long as they're licensed in Florida. So if you have somebody that you like and want to work with, they'll do that. That's pretty cool. Another thing is when it comes to allowances, each builder does different things when it comes to allowances. And here, if you don't use your allowance, it doesn't just disappear. So maybe they give you, I don't know, $4,500 for lights. If you don't use that, it'll roll over to something else and you can still use that money. So that's nice, pretty nice. We're looking at our master. Okay, again, so tray ceiling will be standard in this master. And you got luxury vinyl plank. There's the flooring. And we've got his and hers closets on this one. So I know that that's important to a lot of people. All right, my wife's got a lot of clothes. She's trying to take my space, and I need my closet. She's not gonna have any of this space. She's gotta confine her stuff to that side. And I think the women probably appreciate that as well. Beautiful finishes in this bathroom. Really love that tile all the way to the top. Love the brass or gold hardware there. Okay, and obviously we have the WC enclosed right there. All right, Hulbert Homes. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the front. We almost missed I think we got a bedroom and a bathroom off the front, 1-1. Got this set up as an office, but it does have a closet right there. See the space on that. Okay, not bad. What do we got here? Is this coat closet? Okay, linens. And this would be your guest bath. Again, a 4-3, and it looks like we got 2-2 down here, leaving us with maybe a loft and 1-1 upstairs. So let's check that out. Another different thing about Hulbert Homes, how they separate themselves is they sort of keep their design center in the model home. So we're walking up here and you're gonna be looking at the design center, and they wanna make the process easy and smooth for you. A lot of times you're going off-site to a very large design center. But this is kind of cool. It's like a different model, very nice and convenient. And again, this wet bar would be standard in here on this loft. Okay, so got a balcony off the front. Give you a little peek at the old ICW, since that's really the star of the show. Be out here on the water, enjoying the beautiful Florida weather and lifestyle, boating and fishing and water sports and all that. Man, I love that nice big window out there. That's gorgeous. By the way, since I'm looking out here, that is going to be where the future marina is, off the end over there. I think this would be the bedroom. A little bump out there with some windows. Check out the closet size there. Okay. And I think the designer wanted to keep her office closed. But here is your bath upstairs. All right, so yeah, 2 bedrooms upstairs. My fault on that. 2 down, 2 up. Nice big sliders here over the balcony, looking your caged pool. And we'll get a glimpse of this out here. All right, now on this side, I believe in the future, this is not going to be preserved. I think they're going to be building more houses in the middle here. But as we look off this end, the marina is going to be down there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so you can see that there's sliders off that bedroom as well. So that's a nice feature on this floor plan. The Bay Breeze. What do you think about this one? Pretty cool, huh? One of the nice things is that you can buy a lot from the developer, and later in the video I will tell you some lots that are available. I've already done the homework for you, made a bunch of calls to figure out what exactly is available at the time of this recording. Buy those lots, and you can sit down with all these builders, see what they'll do, what they won't do, and what it's going to cost you. One of the things that the agent wanted to highlight was that they just have a really clean, simple process that their customers really enjoy. It's a 22-step process going through with Hulbert Homes. Okay, I hope you enjoy this tour. The Coral Sands by Olsen Custom Homes is on a much larger lot over here. I think this is like a 70 or 80 foot. So this is more of what you're going to build in the estate home section on those 80 by 140 foot lots, quarter acre, just over a quarter acre. Now, of course, you can choose any one of the 4 builders over there and build in the estate size home. But I just want to let you know that when you're in this one, it's going to feel a lot bigger, a lot more spacious, a lot more spread out than the other homes. And that's because the other ones were on like 50 and 60 foot lots, right? So we've got a 3-car garage here in the front facing the side, and tons and tons and tons and tons of room to turn around. All right, let's go ahead and take a look inside this one. I am not too familiar with this builder, right? This is the first time I've been exposed to it, so I'm excited to check it out with you guys. Let me go ahead and change this angle. And this is a very big house. So we're kind of coming in right into the heart of the home, which is the center living area. And we've got an awesome double tray on here. And then you've got stairs going up. So we'll check that out towards the end. Off the front left, very traditional space for an office. Okay, that's where the side agent is working from, it looks like. And you got a beautiful custom fireplace with shelving, built-in shelving on both sides. Now on this one, I don't actually know how much of this is standard, if this is more like the other 2 builders, or if it's more like ICI, where it's really, really maxed out. I honestly don't know because I didn't get to talk to the side agent that much on this one, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and take a look at the specs on this home. Okay, so it is a 4-4 with a study and it's 3-car garage. Let's see, about 3,700 if you don't count like the outside space and the garages. Okay, about 3,700, 4-4 with a 3-car garage. Check out, massive, looks like 9 or 10 foot sliders on that. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's start off here to the left. I believe starting off with the master right over here. Yes, and this is quite a like master wing over here. We got nice wooden sliding doors, nice wooden racks on these his and her closet that we got here before you enter your bedroom. So that's pretty cool. That's a different thing, right? Sometimes you got these big old closets and you have to walk through the bathroom to get to them. Not here. Nice. I really like the crown. I don't know if that might be cove molding and the double trays on that's pretty cool. And looks like you've got an exit to your pool as well. We'll check that out in a second. Let's check out this bathroom. All right, so we've got split vanities. Love the light in the WC, small linen closet, and these vanities are across from each other. And this is really elegant in here. Really, really beautiful. Cool finishes as well. Take a look at that freestanding tub, and my goodness, it's like a hidden shower. Let's take a look at it back here. Tile all the way up, tons of tile. We got the seat, we got windows, Bahama shutters on those windows. And then here's the shower wall. Fixed and wand. And you got 2 niches on both sides. So pretty cool, man. Super spacious in your master wing. All right, let's go ahead and cross the living space. Take a look at your kitchen. That's pretty cool. I like how they did that. That's pretty. This is a different, definitely a different countertop I haven't seen in a whole lot of models. Let's get a quick look at the dining here before we look at these cabinets. Yeah, I like this color. This is like this burlap color cabinet that I like. Got a pot filler back there, gas stove, 5 burners. A little bit different color on the center island cabinets. Nice deep farm sink there. There's a nice little cabinet like that. And more cabinets are over there surrounding the fridge. Got for your coffee. About time for me to get a cup of coffee. That time in the afternoon. Big. Oh my goodness, this one's like a cave. I remember this because I did look in this earlier. This is massive. Check this out. It combines with space under the closet. I mean, it's like a maze back here. You can get lost back here. And yes, it wraps around even there. So that is ridiculous. I mean, put some wine back there. All kinds of storage space on that one. And what we got? We got a bedroom down here. Okay, nice size on this one. Again, this is a big house. Is this your, okay, bigger than I thought it would be. I thought, oh, that's gonna be a small closet. And this is an ensuite. So love having additional ensuite, adds so much more flexibility to the home, depending on who you have got staying with you. And if they need to have that private bathroom. And let's see, laundry room with some gorgeous cabinets. Plenty of storage space in there. Okay. Nice washer and dryer. Those are beautiful units as well. Little folding station out here. That's handy. And then we got our 3-car garage. Let's take a little peek. I think there was extra storage in here as well. This is gonna turn on for me. Gonna be dark, that's okay. Got an epoxy floor. Let's take a look at, got an exit door in your garage. Okay. Electric gas water heater. Got your condenser units out there. And this is another little piece I like. This is pretty cool. Storage within your storage. I'll turn the light on for you. So you got a good bit of finished storage within the garage as well. That's pretty cool. Big 3-car garage. All right, guys, I think we need to, is there something back? Yeah, I think I missed something, right? Back to the right. Take a look at what we got here. And of course the pool, I'll step out there before we go upstairs. Again, at the end of this video, I am going to highlight what lots, sizes, and amounts are left and a price range on those lots as well. So we got a pool, you know, kind of like a pool bath back here. I guess your guests would use this too, but it does have a shower so it can serve as a pool bath. Love this. This is real pretty. Ah, nice. That's cool. Like how they did that. All right, let's go outside before we head upstairs. So yeah, like I said, stick around to the end of this video because I know where to build, what to build, how much, what's available is extremely important. So this is sizable extended patio out here. And again, you got that clear view technology. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. It's just so wild and natural. That is Florida to me. Very cool. I think that's called like a champagne style spa. And your pool. And then over there, I mean, this is massive, dude. This is like, it's like a whole other house out here. It's huge. Golly, got your summer kitchen way over there. Okay, so this house has really got it all. And tons and tons of space. Oh, gotta highlight that. So you can actually hide these sliders, open them up, push them all the way back, and it'll probably go right to, I don't know if it'll go all the way to the wall. I don't wanna do it, but it's gonna hide your sliders, kind of creating this seamless environment between outside and inside. How cool is that? Okay, let's head upstairs, see what we got going on in this space up here. Olsen Custom Homes. So you like this floor plan, you can tweak it to your heart's content, or get with an architect and bring your own designs. That will work as well. Okay, so it looks like we got maybe just like a bonus floor plan up here. Most of your space is downstairs. Okay, we do have a wet bar here. Not large cove molding all around this loft. It's pretty cool. It's nice and spacious. We'll take a quick look at outside. Again, this is meant to be on the Intracoastal waterway, so you're looking out on the water if you want to do that. In the 80-foot section, you're not on the water. Just keep that in mind. Okay. So we do have a good bit going on up here. A large bedroom with a step-in closet. Got a bathroom servicing 2 bedrooms and your loft. Little linen closet. Got the wood shelving in there. And this is nice that they gave this bedroom access to this patio as well. So let's take a look at that before we head down and talk about the availability and lots. Okay, ooh, don't worry. No gators live in there, that's for sure. Knock on metal. Oh man, I'd love to be down here. Absolutely beautiful. Explore that. My kids would jump in that swamp and explore and probably catch a gator themselves. All right, let's take a look at these lots. Got 50-foot lots along the water, just a few of them. You got a few across the street and you got a large section that's opening up. So let's take a look at that. I got the site plan. Want to kind of give you an idea, okay? All right, there is Veranda Bay, okay? This is Dream Finders Spec Homes. This is Toll Brothers Spec Home. I did a video on that. You can see all 6 floor plans there. In light green, I thought they were going to say this as preserved, but this is going to be future homes, okay? You've got the amenity center that they just broke ground on. You've got the future marina, maybe let's say 20 months away, 22, something like that. And then you've got this custom home section all along the front and here, all right? These are the 80-foot lots that are available. This is mostly green. I don't know if I caught a whole lot of drone footage of this area, but there's nothing out here. They're building an ICI model. Which one was it? Was it the Monica maybe? I think that's what they're building out there. There's gonna be an ICI model there. And there's about 30 lots in this estate section. Most are 80 by 140. Again, that's over a quarter of an acre. Some are 80 by 120. And these range from about 170 to 325. Buy them from the developer and then choose your builder on those lots. Your minimum standard build is 2,000 square foot, okay? Now up here, there's not a ton left, okay? We got 6 on the water. Those are 50-foot lots ranging from 450 to 525, and some of those are resale, okay? And then 7 across the street. Most of those are 60-foot lots. There's a couple other big ones in there. Those are $200 to $275. And the average build cost is about $250 to $325 per square foot. I sure hope that's helpful to you. The moment has arrived to check out ICI's model here, the Vista Costera. This is 4,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It is a 3-car tandem. That's one of the only ways to get a 3-car on a 50-foot lot. And it is obviously 2-story. Right across from this is the Intracoastal waterway. But I tell you what, this home right here is made for the Intracoastal waterway. It's got 2 master suites upstairs and downstairs that are meant to look out over that Intracoastal waterway. So keep that in mind. This is a perfect home for that. And in typical ICI fashion, this model is just absolutely decked out, maxed out, upgraded to the top. You should know that. ICI really sets up their model so that you can upgrade as much as you want, and you can also sort of downgrade as much as you want if you want the ICI build, but not all the bells and whistles and all the frills that everybody else might have. So they sort of try to go to the high end, the mid end, and the lower end as well, if you would like that. Okay, so keep in mind Vista Costera floor plan, but this is completely custom. You can change anything and everything that you want about this home. So take a look at the floor plan, see if this might be a good starting place for you. We're coming right in here to the left. I got my man working in here. He's a site agent. We'll check out the office in just a second. But take a look at this 2-story foyer and 2-story dining right off the front. You've got 2-story double bowed bay windows there. Look at, it's all open up top, letting a bunch of light in. That's 22-foot ceilings there. You've got this gorgeous staircase going upstairs. So we'll check that out. You got 1 bedroom and an office downstairs. Just here to the left, you have a butler kitchen heading around. I'm sorry, butler pantry heading around. And let's go ahead and take a look at the boring stuff, the garage. If there are dimensions available, I will share those with you. And you say, hey, JP, how dare you say the garage is boring? Garage is one of my favorite parts. Maybe I have a little boat back there, a little bass boat. Who knows what you got in this garage that you might love. Beautiful epoxy floors on here. And right across from the 3-car tandem, you've got this nice laundry room right here with the stacked washer and dryer. That is a clothes steamer they've got in there. And check that out. That is a sort of a hidden doorway to the master. So we'll come back through that in a minute before we go upstairs, okay? So heading on into the main living portion here. Again, those 22-foot ceilings are something else, aren't they? And all those windows really make this home special. And you're just gonna have water views everywhere. And do you need cabinets? Because we got a few here. We got a few cabinets, all right? Take a look at that. Isn't that crazy? And we got hidden features all over the place in this. First of all, this is like, let's just call it a grotto. Turn this into a wine room. It is sort of a hidden feature here. Goes all the way under the stairs. So you can put your wine back in here. Put a gun safe back in here. You know, you tell me what else you could do with that. Pretty stinking cool. You got a pet, make them a custom pet home back here. Let's take a look at that right there. Beautiful island, massive countertop. That's your dishwasher. I didn't even know, to be honest with you. I was like, that's cool. All right, look at all these cabinets. Now, where is your main storage space? It's gonna be across from the fridge here in the butler pantry. This is a hidden fridge. Pretty awesome. And walking into this section, you would go through to that dining room. So let me show you this. All right, we got sliders here. So this is where your main food storage is going to be. Got sliders on all these down below. So with this and all the cabinets that are in this home, there is no worry that you'll have plenty of space to store things. Now, how will you get up and down out of there? I don't know. Not everybody is 6'7". I can't even reach that. So, but you got to figure that out on your own. I'm sure you will. But this is absolutely gorgeous. Custom fireplace here. And there's room to sit up at the bar as well. I like how they did that. And absolutely beautiful model as always. All right, before we go outside, let's go ahead and take a look. Well, I missed the half bath. The half bath is yelling at me, hey, don't forget about me. Always important to have a half bath for your guests. All right, let's take a look at the first one of 2 masters. If you don't need 2 masters, again, just customize this home to fit your needs. But this is one, and just imagine looking out there to the Intracoastal waterway. There are a few Intracoastal lots, so please, like if that interests you, reach out to me. I've already done the work. I know the resale people who have lots. I know the prices. I know what builders have lots. I know the developer. I know their number. I know their sales agents, the ones that are good. So I've done a lot of that work for you just because my goal is to make it easier for you, is to bring value to your experience and hopefully make it the best experience you've ever had. I love this shower. I love this dual niche all the way to the top. That is really, really cool. All right. And we got the dual vanity split with the soaking tub. Beautiful tub as well. Now, take a look at this. Pretty sweet. I love this. This is a big old closet too. We even have space back here in the back. Okay. Now, like I said, standard is going to be wire racks. So if you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money in your closet, you can do wire racks and save a bunch of money. So that's one of the ways that's just ICI's model. Okay, this is pretty cool. So you got a mirror here, and this is going to swing open. Let's just see it fully closed. Pretty awesome. Oh, almost fell. Pretty awesome, huh? This is going to swing open, and you're back through. So not only is that cool, but it's super convenient way to get through your very large house. Remember, this is 4,000 square feet. Okay. Yeah, let's go upstairs. We'll show you the pool later, right? Just remind me. Now I'm gonna take a little peek backwards. We'll get you a look at the loft, and then I'll let you look back down at your entry. Isn't that awesome? I mean, it's just beautiful. And we're gonna be able to see the water. When we build this on the Intracoastal, we're going to see this water from so many places in the home. Just take a look at that, right? Including through the back of the house, single and double story. Huge loft up here. I'll come back for the master. Got AC unit here on the right. Is there any room for storage? I bet there is. Yep, a little bit in the middle. Okay. Got 2 carrier units there. And we got balcony serving this room as well, which is pretty cool. And of course, a walk-in closet. All right, let's take a look at this. Again, I'll show you that Intracoastal waterway. Nice little balcony out here. Okay, plenty of room out here. Don't you want to get out there on that water? Don't forget future Marina is coming. And you can get a boat slip at the Marina del Palma. In the meantime, just 7 minutes down the road. We got a nice full bath here servicing those 2. These 2 bedrooms back here. Again, this house is just full of views. Anywhere you look, there's a beautiful view. And that's going to be inside and outside in this amazing community of Veranda Bay. Look at those windows up top. Golly, this is a special room. And it's not even done because I love this. You think maybe that's it? No, you got this kind of hidden sitting room. Isn't that cool? Love it. Love it. Okay. Amazing upstairs, right? Amazing downstairs. Let's check out the master. Man, it's just so big. You know, I'm trying to remember everything, and it's so big I might forget something. Okay, we got a double linen closet here. All right. And I am going to show you these views as I walk through your main living space. Hey, honey, start the coffee or the margaritas, you know, whatever. Pick your poison. All right, heading into the second master's here. Beautiful, love the color scheme, coastal color scheme. They really nailed it. Let's take a look. We got a barn door here. Heading into our bathroom. This dual vanity is connected, unlike the one on the bottom. And this is such a beautiful, classic looking shower. I love that white tile. That is just beautiful. Got the rain head as well. You got your WC with a little transom window bringing in light. That's great. And then we got our second master closet up here. Okay. Wow. Oh my goodness. Is your mouth watering a little bit on this one? I mean, mine is. This is just awesome. This will be a dream for me, for sure. But I know there's plenty of you guys that you've got your choices. You can make this choice. Live in this community. Love to meet you. Help you out. Man, even that is beautiful to me, just growing up in Florida. Like, I love the way that this brush and trees and forest look. It gets real pretty. So looking down at your pool, remember, build this on Intracoastal. We've got some gorgeous views. Like we started out the video in the back of the Arthur Ruttenberg home, looking out at that beautiful water, watching those boats go by. Okay. Let's see here. I think the last thing I do want to show you, try to be as thorough as possible, is I want to give you a peek of the outside kitchen area, summer kitchen. And then for shoots and giggles, we'll show you the office real quick before I shut down the video. Okay, shut down the tour. Nice summer kitchen out here. Again, everybody's using this clear screen technology, so there's like no tint, so it's like just a perfect picture view as you look out here. Pretty awesome. Shoot, we'll even show you the back, right? Back of the home as well. Wow, what a nice floor plan. All right, let's go take a look at the office. We'll say hey to our favorite ICI site agent down here. You know, I'm developing relationships with all these site agents and trying to meet them, trying to get to know them, learn about them so that we can be as a team and help you get into the best place for you. Here's our little, oh, look at him looking good. And beautiful office right off the front of the home. We got all those windows bringing light in. Thanks, my man, appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
If you're open to spec builders, you should know that Dream Finders will have inventory coming soon. And in this video right here, you can see all 6 floor plans that Toll Brothers is building here. If you love ICI, this video here covers an amazing neighborhood in Silverleaf, St. John's. My name is JP, and until next time, people before property.